how do you practice? Because I know you brought up meditation. So how do you do that? Because I think a lot of times we make meditation harder than it has to be. I know sometimes it's hard for me because I got a whole bunch of stuff going. My head's like shoom, 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 constantly, and so annoying. It's like, shut up in there, please. So if you can kind of explain that process.
I think it's different for everybody, but I did start off with a lot of guided meditations, and I mean just simple stuff on YouTube, right? So like chakra clearing, meet your higher self, like all types of, I would just find anything just to like get, centered. And then I would get into binaural beats that kind of work more with like the frequency of your brain and like raising your vibration. But through the year, I feel like my main thing that I use to get connected is through journaling. I have to be truly embodied. I have to feel, connected with myself, kind of do my deep breathing. I love breath work too. Like I'm really big on leading breath work. But I have to take that time to center myself. And then when I journal, it's like straight to conversation between me and my higher self. And it's so important to do that.
I'm gonna start doing it. Now, how often do you journal?
I've had the same journal since I was 18, or since I was 13 years old when I was going through all of that. I've had the same journal. It's online, so there's like 1,000 entries. It's crazy. But I journal often, even if it's as simple as like putting something in my notes app on my iPhone, right? Like I write down these messages to myself, and part of that I feel like holds me accountable to things that maybe I don't want to admit. I feel like when we avoid journaling, especially when my clients avoid journaling, and I know I do it too, it's like we don't want to recognize and make permanence out of the things that we're doing that isn't in alignment with who we are. Mm-hmm. And so even when we don't like ourselves, or we're not feeling good about our decisions, or what's happening in our state of being, like just holding yourself accountable and being like really courageous in facing yourself and how you're feeling and whatever messages are showing up. So even if it's a quick note on the note set.
That's dope.